Alrighty, welcome back everyone. It is LaughNgamez here. I am back, and it is time for some more AlphaStar 1 versus 1 action. I can't get enough of this AI. It's too fun to cast, it's too fun to watch, and then it's Starcraft, so that's also a plus. I just love this game, and pretty much any Starcraft 2, Pro, AI, team games. Even did a viewer cup recently, which was a lot of fun. Now, let's take a look. In the bottom left, we have got AlphaStar, Alpha T, playing on the map New Repugnancy. And in the top right, we have got PlattyZ, playing Zerg. So, we have got another AlphaStar match. It is going to be one of the lower iterations. Just because... Oh. What? AlphaStar just totally canceled its Vespene Geyser. What the hell? Pardon my French, but what on earth? Okay, we're gonna back this one up. What happened? Okay, so AlphaStar starts building a refinery, randomly stops building its barracks. Yeah. Okay. Cancels that, sends this SCV down here. What on earth? Then it sends out 2 more SCVs. I don't understand what just happened. I have no idea. And now it hasn't rebuilt a gas. Okay. Then it queues up a command center before orbital because it delayed its barracks. What the holy cow, this is odd. I was talking about how this is one of the lower iterations of AlphaStar, and apparently it is because it has derped hard. Hard. No gas on the way yet for the AI. Is it just gonna throw up like 2 more racks or something, or a CC? Because it's building up a lot of minerals. It's making another marine. No gas yet. Oh, what's it doing? This is such a weird play from the AI. Oh man, so odd. It drops a mule, still no gas is mining. It's got to be going for an extra CC. 3 CC gasless play from AlphaStar. Oh my gosh, this is so cool that the AI is doing this. I mean, it's doing it in a really odd way. To play completely gasless in a TVZ is mental. All the while the Platinum player behind this hasn't started his speed yet, so that's a mistake. You gotta start your speed, dude. Or he's just going right into a lair. Never mind, ignore me. Once again, I think a player's skipping speed, but they're just going right into a lair. So very quick lair play from the Platinum player. Gonna be trying to sneak something by AlphaStar. We'll see. These Lings are moving across the map. They're gonna run into the Marines. And the Platinum player is gonna be like, what? What are you doing? You did what? Like, he thinks he's being rushed or something. The Platinum player sees the expo, but is still a little bit worried, so he throws up a spine seeing those 2 Marines out on the map. He got spooked. To be fair, I got a little bit spooked by AlphaStar's opening. The AI is now mining gas, full tilt, going into a 3 CC play like it's no big deal. The Platinum player is throwing up a Baneling nest, has got an Evo but isn't researching from it yet. Isn't mining any more gas either, which is really bizarre. What is the Platinum player doing too? I don't know. I don't rightly know. Ladies and gentlemen, seeing as how AlphaStar has gone for 3 CCs before the 4-minute mark, well, in 3 minutes, let's try and hit 3 likes on this video. If you haven't, go ahead and slap that like button. Let's see, the Platinum player throwing up extra gases now. So we'll see how this is going to time out for him. His lair's been done a while. He's going to have that Baneling nest. What's he doing? Oh man, this is so weird. The Platinum player does seem to be neglecting his economy a fair bit, just to focus on whatever he's getting. Like, no third base yet is odd. No drones put into these gases yet is odd. And he fires up 5 banelings. What is that for? I don't rightly know. Although AlphaStar is going to float its command center over to its natural. I guess that makes sense if its next stop is to float it over here. I mean, that makes sense, I guess, right? And then 2 more spines are on the way for the Platinum player. But what's he building spines for? Why is he turtling on 2 bases? I don't understand. Oh, man, this is such an odd game. This is such an odd game. AlphaStar's throwing up a starport. The only thing that could make this better is if it builds a battle cruiser. This orbital command, by the way, changed from floating over there to here. Whatever that means, I do not know. AlphaStar's, or the Platinum player, I mean, he's kind of playing odd, even more odd than AlphaStar, decides to go ahead and throw up, or is actually just charging in with a bunch of lings, even though he's got a ton of spines at home. And AlphaStar has really skimped on the units this time, so the lings are actually going to get a lot of damage done. They're going to run into the main base, but I think just killing off all the SCVs at the natural is completely fine, and they will do a pretty darn good job doing that, killing off a ton of AlphaStar's SCVs. The AI is still in the lead, though, by the way, which goes to show how hard it's producing and how not hard the Platinum player is producing, who still has that layer done, but isn't really using it for anything. Now is throwing into extra gas. I'm not sure what that's for. There we go. Builds 2 extra hatcheries. Hey, I can dig that. If you're floating money, build extra hatcheries. That's what I always say. But it's still such an odd game. These lings are going to move in. They're going to kill off that SCV building at depot. But there's Hellions on the high ground. 1 baneling makes it into the mineral line. Actually kills a few SCVs. 15 SCVs have gone down. That's not bad at all. If the Platinum player was macroing up normally. I do dig the spine crawlers. I think spine crawlers are fantastic at a low league of Starcraft 2, but you gotta be doing some other things. Infestation Pit gets started too, so we'll see what the Platinum player's plan is. These lings are getting pushed away. This orbital command is moving again. What are you doing, AlphaStar? I don't understand. Tell me why. This is gonna go on my list of questions if I ever get to pick the brain of someone who works on DeepMind. Why this game? Why this game? I'm gonna save this one. Okay, so we see this orbital command now does float over. +2, +1 is on the way for the Zerg, so having pretty solid upgrades, getting a Spire on the way. Still only on 39 drones, but then he fires up 15 as I say that. So he says, I'm making drones for days. 18 drones on the way, so a lot of drones. Now, the problem for the Platinum player is that these Hellions are going to run in. They're going to run by his 3 spine crawlers. All these drones popping out could be about to have a bad time. There is only queens to defend this. Some lings are being made, but he just used all of his larvae to make a bajillion drones. So he is squeezing out a few roaches, but yeah, this will be a little bit painful for the Platinum player. We see these drones are starting to die. We see these Hellions are still in the main base. Looks like the queens will engage them, potentially just finish them off. There's some roaches popping out, but the Hellions getting shots off at the 3rd from the high ground. Nicely done. The drones repositioned, but a little too soon. Oh, eating some more shots. Everything does get cleaned up. The net is that the Zerg player is not really mining much in his main, but still is up on drones compared to what he was at before the Hellions ran in. 9 mutas get started up for the Platinum player. 7 Overlords as well, because why not? And then we see another command center on the way for AlphaStar. AlphaStar is meching once more, so this is the 2nd AlphaStar meching game I've seen lately. A few roaches moving across the map, but there we go. Lots of turrets starting up for AlphaStar. This is what I was wondering about. What we would see for anti-air, and it looks like these missile turrets will be more than enough to take care of these mutas. It's not that big of an amount of mutas, but there's actually not much to deal with these 4 roaches. There's 16 Hellions, but 4 roaches against 16 Hellions. I'll take those odds. Hellions are on the other side of the map. Spine crawlers are being built, so a lot of drones are dying. The mutas are coming back to help clean up these Hellions. It's going to take them a while to do that. These roaches are still being a pain. They're actually fighting the Hellions. pretty well. Because they're roaches and these are Hellions. AlphaStar has got a lot of damage done to the Platinum player. It's like a siege tank does pop out, which should be more than enough to pick off these roaches. The injured roach being microed back, but not quite well enough. The siege tank may actually die. Yes, it does die. The roaches, however, will expire. Imagine if there's like 6 roaches instead of 4. They'd have got work done. The muta's gonna fly in right over this turret. Will they focus that down? Good repair by AlphaStar to keep that alive. It's gonna pretty much end the muta reign. Viking comes in, gonna try and kill a muta. Looks like the Platinum player does micro it well, but not well enough as the muta dies. There is another Viking that popped out, and seeing as how there is a Thor on the way, the mutas are pretty much just gonna get shut down. The mutas are engaging this Viking, which is cool, but he's gonna need something more. Something more to help deal with the Thor. And seeing as how the Platinum player is down to 34 workers compared to AlphaStar's 70. I am not feeling this one. Alright, the Thor is kind of just chilling. The Vikings are on the way. The Thor shoots at the mutas and they say, "Ruh-roh, better get out of here." The Platinum player wants more mutas, probably to try and engage that Thor. Roaches are moving across the map. I mean, there's 1 tank and 16 Hellions and a Thor, so these roaches could potentially get work done if microed correctly. I'd like to see the Platinum player fire up some more drones too. He's got a 4-base economy, so re-droning up would have been a possibility. These mutas do have to back on out though. The roaches are now fighting the Hellbats and the Thors. They will just get collapsed on top of. They'll try their best, but they will not succeed against this many Hellbats, just cooking them up. The mutas come in, but that is definitely not enough to engage a Thor. All the roaches are going to be dying. And then we see the 4th base is just getting established up for AlphaStar. So yeah, looks like we have got another AlphaStar victory. As the Hellions are going to move across the map, the Platinum player just not quite quick enough as far as dealing with what AlphaStar threw at it. Just with a little bit of better macro, maybe he'd have been able to take this game. But all these Hellions are coming in now. They're going to kill a bunch of drones. The mutas will be able to clean up the Hellions in theory, but this is a lot of Hellions, and they will at least take some drones to the grave with them, which AlphaStar is more than fine with, as this equation is netting AlphaStar double the supply of the Platinum player. Platinum player down to 27 workers. Correction, make that 26 workers. And even a Thor drop from the AlphaStar. Oh my gosh, AlphaStar going for a Thor drop. So cool. So cool. The Thor is going to be getting microed back. Is it actually going to kill some mutas? Oh my gosh, AlphaStar is microing this Thor like a boss. Does it get a big shot up? Oh, does it get one more? No, it doesn't quite. It almost killed all those mutas, but that was not quite enough. The Platinum player is in a lot of trouble this game. We see he's going to now move across the map, maybe go for an attack or something, but that's not going to happen against this army. No. This is too much Zerg. The mutas come in, but there's a couple of Vikings, and that should be more than enough to dissuade the mutas from getting any real damage done. Another Thor's coming across the map. That's all it'll take. GG. AlphaStar is going to win after that derpy opening, and then just going for a cool Thor drop at the end. I gotta say, the list of AlphaStar videos is growing shorter and shorter. We are down in the 180s as far as replays go. So, not too much more to do, unfortunately, which is sad. Hoping there'll be more by the time it is done. Of course, we're going to be having the big finale sort of run, which we'll be doing the remaining, like, really good AlphaStar replays. Then also maybe doing some reflection and stuff on the AI, just because it has been such a journey. I did not imagine I'd still be casting AlphaStar months down the road. I simply did not. I don't know if there'll be a year's worth of replays, but it'll be getting close to me doing a year of AlphaStar on the channel, which is crazy if you think about it. I do like this pace we've been doing, though, with the two matches per video. It works out nicely. Nice bit of variety. And I didn't even introduce, we have got Diamond Toss taking on Alpha T. So it's been a lot of Alpha T lately for the past couple videos, which I don't mind. I just kind of pick the matches at random, and this is what we've got. The probe goes by those cool looking gold coins, and then gonna be heading towards AlphaStar's base. Just doing the usual probe scout after the gateway, and then just the Nexus is gonna be on the way for the Diamond player. And I'm wondering this game, if AlphaStar is just gonna wreck face with the Reaper like it does at times against Protoss. The Reaper will show up, kill quite a few probes or something. I do like the Diamond player's wall though. That'll be good for helping to keep the Reaper away. Gas on the way, normal opening for the Diamond player. And we'll see another pylon get fired up, as per usual Protoss builds. The Reaper for AlphaStar is on the way, just about to pop on out. We'll see him start barreling across the map as his probe says, wait a second, it's Reaper o'clock, I better get out of here, and runs away. So the Diamond player seems to have a good understanding of the game. That Cybercore is about to finish up, so we'll probably see an Adept getting chrono boosted out. And there it is, going for the Adept, a better man than I. I have a hard time controlling Adept, so I just say, just give me a Stalker, so I can use it later for anti-air. Reaper gonna run past the Natural. The Adept is just about out for the Diamond player. The Reaper jumps in. Will it get a probe or not? The Adept is out. AlphaStar hasn't targeted down the probe. Looks like it does get at least one. The Reaper tax kicking in. Although the Great Wall from the Diamond player really helping dissuade that Reaper from going any further. The Diamond player fires up a Twilight Council. Behind this, he has a Sentry, so he's going to be able to scout with that. Cool play so far from the Diamond. The Diamond Protoss. Adept is going to try and intercept the Reaper. Looks like it might get a shot off. Oh, it's so close to killing it. Will the Reaper escape? Yes, it will, because there's that cliff there. Lucky ducky Reaper. Great play from the Diamond player to try and intercept that. We've now got an extra gate on the way. The Twilight's about to finish up. I do like the opening from the Diamond player. Now, of course, the Diamond player's facing AlphaStar, so there's a good chance there's going to be some YOLO Hellions and a Banshee on the way later. And that is much more tricky to defend than just one Reaper. Hellions are already moving across the map. This Reaper is still moving out there. Looks like the hallucination for the Phoenix will be able to spot that this is incoming. The Sentry going to help zone out that Reaper. The Adept helping zone out the Hellions. I really do like the opening that we've seen from the Diamond player. The Diamond player has even prevented a scout on the Twilight Council, which I must say is really good too. AlphaStar doesn't know what tech's coming its way. For all it knows, there could indeed be, say, a band or, say, an Oracle coming in. Although it doesn't seem to care. If it thought there was an Oracle, it's really just not even bothering. AlphaStar, yeah, hasn't seen that Twilight Council still, though. Hellions charging into the Natural. Gonna be starting to toast up some probes. Looks like the Diamond player is gonna be losing a lot of workers. The Hellions are getting cleaned on up, but not before a lot of probes have died. The Adept and Stalker doing what they can, but some more great shots getting off. Oh, this was terrible, terrible, terrible for the Diamond player. Losing 14 probes to that, far too many. Looked like he was playing well, but now things could potentially be falling apart. He's going to try and come back economically by firing up that third base as soon as he can. He fires up a Robo just now, but despite scouting the fact that Cloak was on the way, he doesn't have anything to help defend against it. We could honestly just be seeing a quick knockout, which is a shame, because I thought the Diamond player was playing pretty well, but that's what you think until the Banshees and the Hellions show up and the Protoss player is suddenly down 10 workers or just in a very, very tough spot. In comes the Banshee, gonna be moving towards the Natural. The Diamond player will say, well crap. I'm gonna be losing my probes. Blink is done, but there's no observer to help this be seen, so the Diamond player is just running his probes to the safety of an almost built shield battery, but not quite. So the Banshee's gonna kill a couple of probes just before that finishes up. And yeah, this is disastrous for the Diamond player. Shield battery finishes up, which will help save some of the probes. Protoss player, I think, was even microing that a little bit. But then another Banshee shows on up. This Banshee just still getting some kills. The Observer will be finished up, but the damage has been done. The Diamond player is in a very tough spot. This Banshee can still move around. Blink is done, so this Banshee should be able to be pounced on, but we aren't seeing that. The Banshee even going to kill the Sentry because the Observer isn't in position. Yeah, really, really tough go of it for the Diamond player. AlphaStar doubling the supply of its opponent. And the Diamond player triumphantly blinks on top of the Banshee, but says, why even bother? And taps on out. Well played by AlphaStar, taking another textbook win. Ladies and gentlemen, subscribe to the channel if you haven't. It's free. You get notified about daily Starcraft if you press that bell icon. Join the Discord, follow me on Twitter, slap that like button, and of course, if you do want to support the channel, memberships are a way to do that. It's free and it's not free, and there's various perks, but I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. This has been LaughNgamez.